Good evening, Mayor, fellow colleagues, staff, and residents and guests who are coming from other neighboring cities. My name is Councilman Amezquita. I'm a council member here, as you can see, and I have comments, remarks on three topics. One is with regard to the appointment of two undocumented residents. The other one is with regards to the commissions, how many we have and how many more we should have. And finally, a comment on rules of decorum. Okay, so first, we've heard a lot of folks talking about, their support for two fine gentlemen who are residents of the city. That's great. They're not in trial for who they are, whether they're good people or not people. That's not the point here. The point is following the law. Now, we've heard that it is legal from some of these folks, but they're not attorneys. Now, our attorney opined on the matter, but attorneys, they disagree all the time, and when they disagree, what happens? They go to court, they go to different venues of different jurisdictions, whether it's the California Supreme Court or the U.S. Supreme Court. That's where it gets resolved. So if someone says, "Oh, it's legal," that remains to be demonstrated. So that I just wanted to make that comment. Now, I think that this is a negative for the city. Locally, I've been talking to some businesses, and they told me, you know what? I'm nervous about doing business in the city. This is not the kind of advertisement, the kind of negative, public relations that I need for my business. Even for the two appointees, if you imagine yourself being the two appointees, wouldn't you be nervous if ICE is going to come and ask you for your green card? So they might not even show up to the meetings. So let's not be selfish and try to be political and get credit. Oh, I appointed two people. Well, you're not in their shoes. What if they show up and the ICE shows up and they get deported? That would not be nice. Or think of the lady who's on Pacific waiting for a bus, and all of a sudden the bus that's coming doesn't look like a Metro bus. Think about those people. What are they thinking? Or also think about the national dialogue on immigration reform. I myself support immigration reform. I understand the plight of all these people who it's very hard to work, hold a job, pay rent, and help their family. I understand all that. And that's why I support immigration reform. But it's another thing to do this kind of action. This action is not productive, doesn't help the city. And when you look at it nationally, at other states, other communities, other cities, who are also veterans, who are very patriotic, and who have a totally different opinion on this matter. Just because I'm a veteran, I support this, well, you're free, you can do that, that's fine. But there's a lot of other people who don't agree with that. And so we have to be respectful with their freedom and their preference as well. But at the end of the day, it's about freedom. And that remains to be done. And that's why I do not agree with that. And I wish I had 6 more